All right, good morning. So Splunk as simple as possible. We're going to do a highlight this time where we explain one concept very simply, and we're going to drill down on field value pairs in this video. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So you may have heard the term Splunk field value pairs mentioned by a coworker. You may have read an article talking about the term field value pairs. When I was new to Splunk, this term kind of confused me, but don't worry, because by the end of this video, you'll be an expert. You'll be able to explain the concept and use field value pairs at your own work. So what is a field value pair? It determines what events Splunk will return from the search you perform. A field is essentially a category, and a value is a specific item within that category. Think about the field IP addresses would have the value possibly 192.168.1.2. IP addresses is the category, 192.168.1.2 is the value. Now, the easiest way to understand the field value pair is to think of the humble spreadsheet. You can think of column titles as fields, and you can think of the rows underneath those columns as the values. So a field value pair is a combination of a column title and a value in a particular row or cell. So in this example, on the left-hand side, you have the field user and the value Jim. That's field value pair 1. And then on the right there, you have the field host name and you have the value router 1. And that's field value pair 2. So user and host name are the categories or fields. So let's go to the Splunk user interface and we will look at an example. So in this example, we'll go index equals servers. And let's say we ask Splunk, hey, show me server events involving the user Jim Raynor. So we would select the field users and the value of Jim Raynor. Oh, let me change the time window here. All right, so Splunk returns to us 3 events involving the user Jim Raynor, Jim Raynor, Jim Raynor. Okay, if you don't know what this is, if you don't know what index equals servers is, you can review a video I made prior to this explaining all about indexes. So if you have any questions, go view that video. I do a very thorough job of explaining indexes, and that should answer any questions you might have. So let's go back to our slide deck. All right, let's do a little bit more complicated example. We'll combine 3 field value pairs. So in this example, we'll select the field user and the value Sally. We'll select the field action and the value login. We'll select the field host name and the value server 1. So user, action, and host name is the categories or fields, and Sally, login, and server 1 are the values. So let's go. Oh, hit the wrong button there. All right, so that is 3 of our field value pairs for this search. Now let's go back to the Splunk user interface. And then we'll say, hey, Splunk, show us field users, value Sally Johns. So Splunk, show us index events involving the user Sally Johns. And we want to see all of Sally John's logins. And so we'll go field action equals login for the value. Then we'll go, hey Splunk, show us all of, in the server event logs, show us all of Sally John's logins on server 1. So host names equals server 1. All right, and Splunk brings us back one event involving Sally Johns on server 1 where she logged in. So that is 3 field value pairs to narrow our search down to a single event. All right, let's go back to our slide deck. Oh, one more thing. Let's go back to this for a second. Let me show you. You don't always have to know what these field value pairs are. You can just go index equals servers. I want to find server events involving the user Sally John. So I'll go on the left-hand side here where all my fields are listed. I'll select users, Sally Johns, and you see Splunk inputs the field value pair up here for us. And then we want to see all of Sally John's logins. So we'll click action for the field on the left-hand side, and we'll select the value login. And again, it puts the field value pair we selected up here in the search bar. And then we'll go, we want to see her, Sally John's logins on server 1. So we'll select field from the left-hand side, host names, and then value server 1. And then you see it's the same thing as typing it in. It's just we selected it manually from the fields available to us on the left-hand side. All right, we'll go back to our slide deck. Okay, why am I pounding on this concept of field value pairs? Well, it's important because Splunk searches get complex very fast. So when you see a search like this, you don't want to be like me and go cross-eyed and get confused and frustrated like I was when I first started and I was trying to learn all the different aspects of Splunk. So if you get the basics down really well, really well, like field value pairs, indexes, and so on, and basic searches, then you'll be able to knock these hard searches out of the park when you come up against them. So that's why I'm really pounding this home. All right, so this was a video of Splunk as simple as possible. We did a highlight where we drilled down and really pulled apart field value pairs and explained what they are. So thanks for your time. If you found this video helpful, please like. If you can think of somebody else that might benefit from this video, please share it with them, and stay tuned for more videos where I'll be explaining Splunk concepts and breaking them down very simply. Thanks again. Take care.